Alrighty guys, we're back for part 2 of our community brew a weekend, and this is mono blue tempo ninjutsu style. Okay, so you guys gave me some pretty great suggestions here. Real quick, if you didn't watch part 1, I'll go ahead and link that somewhere down below. Maybe I'll pin a comment or something like that. Also, hey, if you don't know who I am, I'm Redcat, and I play aggro decks and any decks with red in them as well. Okay, with that being said, oh, by the way, we do have that sub goal of 1,000 subscribers. If you want to help us reach that goal, do consider subscribing. It is much appreciated, friends. All right, let's go over the deck real quick and go over what we changed from yesterday. So we got the Fading Hopes. We actually dropped it down to 3 from 4, of course. We dropped down from 4 to 3 with the Network Disruptor as well. We went up one Silver Raven, which, you know, that scry is actually pretty important, so I like that change. I went down a Spell Pierce. We obviously kept the Thousand Face Shadow, right? It's an amazing card. We went up a March of the Swirling Mist, which I don't think we're going to regret that one bit. We went up a Jwari Disruption. We kept the Hermits. We kept the Moon Circuit Hackers. We went up 2 Mordenkainer's Polymorph. Kainens? Obviously, I don't know how to pronounce this dude's name, but he's got a polymorph here, and until the end of turn, target creature becomes a dragon with base power and toughness 4/4 and gains flying, so that's pretty cool too. Right. So this is a really creative suggestion. This was an awesome one from you guys. Like this essentially punishes for blocking and punishes for not blocking, and that is just awesome. Yeah, this is a really cool suggestion. Also gains flying here too. That could be significant if we were trying to get the Hermit through for some damage, or if we were like really trying to be elaborate and like bounce it back to hand. I don't know why we'd want to bounce a 4/4 flyer back to our hand, but maybe for Prosperous Thief, I don't know, maybe there's some kind of play that we want that extra treasure for. Obviously, we kept all 4 Prosperous Thieves in the deck, and then we have a top end here as well. We got the Desert Doom. 5-drop 5/5 flying is no joke, but then when it's untapped, it's got that ward 4, so this is a nice little boss monster on the top end, which is pretty freaking sick. And also it can draw us cards as well. So yeah, in the mana base we did drop an island, and then we went up that Jwari Disruption. So let's see if this version of the deck actually performs better than yesterday's version. Honestly, it's looking pretty spicy. I feel like we rounded off some edges. And yeah, for everyone who dropped some suggestions for the deck, you guys did awesome. Oh, did I go over the Spectral Adversary? Yeah, we went up for Spectral Adversary as well, because that flash could be super relevant, but then also being able to phase out your own creatures or your opponent's creatures, that's all pretty important. It's also a flyer too, which that, you know, evasion is important. I think I skipped Spectral Adversary. I don't remember talking about it. Anyways, guys, yeah, let's go ahead and hop into some normal play mode and see how the deck does. Okay, opponent goes first again. We at least have our 1-drop this time. This is a much better hand. Yeah, we keep that. Uh-oh. We might be up against some enchantments, guys. Might be like a Kami on turn 2 here, maybe? Or that, oh. Okay. This is something new. I think it's Prosperous Thief here. By the way, if you're playing a ninjutsu deck, don't accidentally click through that on the side. I almost do that sometimes, so. Okay, there's probably some kind of removal in their deck. I'm gonna try to establish more than one creature. on the board. Oh, what? Whoa. Okay, this might be a 5-color deck, maybe? We're going to want to keep the March open. That being said, Moon Circuit can still come down here pretty strong because we get that treasure. We get that draw too. This is insane, guys. I just the ninjutsu cards are just way too like, they're way too much fun to play with, first of all. But there's just so much value to be had. Right, so we can march for 2, or we could always discard another march to march for 2 as well, if we wanted to get another card down. I'm expecting this to be a Doomscar. If it is 5-color, it's probably leaning towards white for the sweepers. So, if we do this, we can't save all of them. But at least we could do the Prosperous Thief back to the hand. I guess we could do that with the Moon Circuit Hacker too. I'm just thinking more damage-wise here. Okay, March of the Swirling Mist is going to be insane, actually. Oh, okay. Oh, nothing from the opponent. Okay. Another island. That's always good to see, I guess. Especially with these marches. Yeah, if they're relying on sweepers, this isn't going to go... is not going to go their way. So, we're going to bounce the Moon Circuit back to hand. Then we're going to Moon Circuit, bounce the Network Disruptor back to hand. Super spicy, guys. Wow. Get a couple treasures. Draw a card. Another island. I mean, okay. I'll get the Disruptor down. Yeah, my guess is they're looking for the second white source, but we have no clue what they're actually playing, so. Blue. Oh, yeah, I bet that is what it was. What do you guys think? 5-color deck with some Doomscars. That's a GG. The opponent didn't play a single card, but you could really see how protected we actually were if they did. That's pretty significant, honestly. Okay, opponent goes first, and this is actually a bad hand. But it's like one of those weird hands where we don't have any of our ninjutsu stuff. So I really want to try it. Like, this is a mulligan, don't get me wrong. In a deck like this, this is a mulligan, but we're in normal play mode. I gotta test this out just to see, like, oh. Uh-oh, mono red. Uh-oh, okay. The Jwari Disruptions are probably going to come in handy here. We're going to keep them. Right into their 2-drop probably. Yep. Dang. So we haven't been able to go first yet. Which is rough, but it hasn't been too bad. So we pass here. We could always flash out an Adversary, but then also having Jwari open. Yep, Jwari doesn't affect that, does it? Okay, the Synthesizer hits the board. Pretty good swing. Okay, another Den of the Bugbear. Okay. That makes it so that the Adversary does not trade into it. That's a lot, and the ward too as well makes it so that the mist can't do anything. Yeah, we take 3 here. Pretty good. I like these mono red artifact decks that are running about. They're pretty fun. Another march. I'm gonna drop the island. See what's on the top here. Yeah, not seeing our ninjutsu cards is pretty scary. Oh, we keep that. We do keep that. Okay, another Adversary and Jwari open for next turn. I think we swing. I don't think we plan on blocking. Even though it's going to be tough to out-aggro them, it's not impossible. That's for sure. Alright, let's see it, opponent. You got a sweet 3 or 4 drop for me to Jwari? Aww. Oh, man. Maybe they're looking for a land. Oh, a swamp. Dang. Okay. Well. Very nice. So, yeah, this is Rakdos, not mono red. Alright, we're gonna take the 3 here. I'd love to bounce that Raven back and get that Prosperous Thief through. Oh! They must be anticipating another adversary block into the automaton. I think it's still the adversary at the end. It's a lot of flyers, guys. It's a lot of damage slipping through here. And then we'll still have Jwari open. Yeah, we're going to try to race him, if that's possible. Bounce Raven. Get a treasure, and we... Oh, is the Jwari worth it when they have this much? First of all, we probably just play one out as a ruin. And I think it is worth keeping open rather than sending the Raven down. I hope that's the right play. They know we have Jwari Disruption in the deck now. Another counter. So it is an Oni Cult Anvil deck. I like it. Another Den of the Bugbear. Okay. They do swing for 6, so they're letting us swing with our Prosperous Thief next turn. Okay. Yeah, our only real option there is to March of the Mist the 2/2, but that's not worth it, I don't think. I don't think, because worst comes to worst, we could do March and then discard the other one for 2 targets. Another March? Okay, I mean, that's next turn's play, I guess. They'll pay the ward 2 on this and maybe discard a March. Then again here, if they do end up blocking... Let's see what they end up doing here. They don't know what 4 of our cards are, so... They do end up trading into the Thief. Which I think is fine. Less damage to us, and we're still getting tons of damage in the air every turn. We could always March our Thief if we didn't want this to trade, but I think that's completely acceptable. Down to 7. Okay, we only need 1 target from the March, so yeah, we're pretty much good to go there. And then the ward 2, so we can get the Raven down. And that is to the bottom. I'm looking to finish the game. We have 5 damage in the air right now. That's what we're looking for. Something to get that last couple damage through. Yeah, I doubt this Jwari sees any action, but you never know. They could end up tapping out. Playing a couple cards, you know? Yeah, March is huge here. Okay, so we want X equals 1, and then we want to submit 0. We target you, yes, and then we auto pay, and then we resolve and auto pay the ward. All right, treasure coming in handy. How about it? What does the opponent got? So we wanted to do that after the swing because I think when it phases out, the rabbit becomes unattached. I think. Then we didn't want them to be able to swing with the Rabbit Battery. I don't know if they would have, because it would be a tempting trade into the Raven. Oh, okay. Just straight up Deadly Dispute. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, we were just phasing it out, but dang. Well, we don't have to worry about patchwork anymore. Oh, there they go. Yeah, they can go ahead and tap out now because we don't have Jwari open. Still got that 5 in the air, though. A Prosperous Thief off the top would win us the game. It's as simple as that. Trade out the Raven and get that 7 in. That being said, they could have some removal here, of course. Okay, nice, nice. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's 6 damage on the board, let alone... Yeah, they're anvils that can start to gain him some life and everything. Oh no, okay. Luckily we have another march. Because this is just dangerous, guys. Yeah, these marches are insane. We have to be prepared for them to gain a couple life next turn, so we might, like, just have enough to get this done. Do they gain anything from swinging in? Do it on their upkeep, but I think we wait. They could have another Rabbit Battery or something that we want to hit. Most likely this is going to be X equals 4 and just get rid of all these creatures so they can't swing. And then maybe we swing for victory next turn. Okay. Yep, so it's a full swing. If we discard the other march, we could keep... Yeah, we don't need to keep Jwari open. They have 7 mana, so... This is X equals 4. Submit 0. 1, 2... Oh, crap. The patchwork, guys. The patchwork, though. Hold up. Do we want to hit the patchwork? Do we discard? Or do we take the 3? I think we'll take the 3. We'll go X is 3. Submit 0. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, opponent. I've like the Patchworks ward, I always bring up how good it actually is. And then I just forgot about it in that moment for some reason. But we could have hit it if we wanted to. The thing is, I want to save the other march because I think it's going to come in handy. And I don't think they have the 5 damage, so I think that's fine. Speaking of which, if they do find it, we might be able to squeeze out this other march. Probably time to discard the Jwari Disruption too. Okay, a couple 1/1s. Get their Deadly Dispute going. Okay, they're definitely going to be gaining life here. The question is, can they gain enough? That's the question. We're going to be taking a couple. Still don't think they're going to have the 5. I hope I'm right. It's a gamble. Because, yeah, we could have discarded the Disruption to the Mist as well, and I think that would have been fine. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of options, huh? Okay, get a core down. Nice. Is there anything else? Any other life gain? Anything? Because we got that 5 in the air. It's scary because, yeah, I guess technically the opponent could have easily found an extra 3 damage through a couple play with fires or something. That would be insane to have in hand, and I don't know if these decks run it, but... Infernal Grasp does not do it, and we can also save that if we wanted to. Do we save it? I don't think so. Because that puts them down to 1. And then they can go up to 3 with the anvils. Yeah, I think it's still a good decision to keep the march open to save us from their attack on their turn. There it is, guys. Let's go. All right, we go first. Finally, that is awesome to see. And we have the Polymorph. Okay. All right, this is going to be a good one, guys. It's a good hand, too. I'm excited. Let's go. Okay. Green. Ooh, okay, okay. Some enchantments could be bad. We definitely want to see our Fading Hope here. Yeah, we're going to swing in the air. Prosperous Thief. Bounce the Thousand-Faced. Good old-fashioned combos. Next turn, we go ahead and ninjutsu the Thousand-Faced. Oh, no, we don't. We don't have extra creatures. I'm crazy, guys. I keep doing that. I did that in the last video, too. I keep thinking, like, I have extra creatures to copy with the Thousand-Faced Shadow. The Circle of Confinement. Okay, land. Okay, well. I think it's perfectly acceptable to go ahead and drop both of our 1-drops here. That being said, they probably have plenty of removal. You know, they probably are playing at least one other circle. So we're going to end the turn. They also probably have the 3-drop enchantment that exiles too. Okay, playing the Naturalist, getting a counter. Okay. We might be able to combat trick and kill the Visitor here if they swing. Oh, okay. Might be able to trade into the Visitor if they swing, which I think is worth it, honestly. It's pretty good, actually. Yeah. Like, that's, Oh, they put the counter into the Naturalist. Okay. Yeah, this just ends up being really good then. That being said, we will have to deal with the Naturalist too. The thing here is... I think getting rid of their counter generator is even better. Okay. Couple turns away from the Desert Doom, which could be really good in this matchup. Okay, we're going to see if we can draw. Going to see if we can draw land. Bounce this back. See what else we draw here too. Can flash in the adversary if we think we have to. Ooh, a march. Okay. Okay, that's pretty spicy. We could actually phase out the Naturalist at the beginning of their upkeep and see what happens, but yeah, we don't want them to play too many enchantments. I think that's worth it, honestly. I don't know. I don't know. You guys let me know if this is an alright play. Submit 0, phase out the Naturalist. Because they don't get to swing, they don't get the lifelink, where we still have, like, stuff going on. And now they don't get, like, super cheap enchantments and stuff, so... Okay, well, they still have 4 mana, but still. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I'll take that action. Grab an island. You did say basic, right? I would hope so. Jwari Disruption, okay. We're gonna keep the Spectral Adversary open and flash it out on their turn again. Get rid of that Naturalist. I think that's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm still not used to playing like tempo decks. They're pretty much aggro decks, but like with a little bit more, like there's just like a little bit more going on in them, I guess. A little bit more complicated. Okay. So end the turn. Same concept. I would hope. Resolve. Resolve. Auto pay. You phase out. Hey, what if we phased out the Circle of Confinement? Would I have gotten the Prosperous Thief back? I think so. Wait. I think this is still the play, though, to be fair. Just based on what we have in our hand and everything. Oh, Touch of the Spirit Realm. Oh, nice. Darn, this Thousand Face Shadow isn't going to see any action. And a Ranger class, yeah. Yeah, maybe we did get the Prosperous Thief back. That way we could start to copy it. Oh, man. I just thought of that after I played out the adversary and did that. Yeah. Yeah, that was probably the play. This is an uphill battle, guys. They just have so many value enchantments and stuff. Yeah, we're going to play the Jwari Disruption down. I think that's out of the way now. We get the Scry. Ditch any land that's on the top. I think we ditch that too. Yeah, the Desert Doom might be able to save us, but... yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, we swing. And we end. I don't think we play out the Thousand Face Shadow there. Yeah, buff the Ranger class. They're gonna start to gain some life back from the Naturalist. If I were them, I'd spread it out though. They don't know if we're rocking Fading Hopes and stuff. But gaining the life is super valuable. Ranger class. Oh, another March. I don't know if I played this one, like, super properly. Do we swing or save blockers? We are at 9. We're swinging. We're going in. Trying to keep up with that life gain. Yeah, the ward there, if they buff the Naturalist to 6, we take that block into another thing and then hope that the March of the Swirling Mist buys us enough time to get the rest of that extra damage in. Yeah, so they are going to double buff the Naturalist. They actually don't swing on the ground. They don't want to lose those extra creatures. Okay. Ow, my face. Generous Visitor, because why not? Okay. Don't mind seeing that. Okay. We just have to remember we have the March for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could swing for 7. Do we want the Desert Doom to lose the ward, though? We could march for 4. If we play out the Thousand Face Shadow, we actually draw 2 cards there instead. That might be better, actually. Because we don't... Oh, wait, no. Oh, I just... No. Yeah. We can... We can always march for more based on what we draw here. We're fine. We're totally fine. It's not going to be 2 land. Everything's chill. Touch of the Spirit Realm. You did not, opponent. Gasp. Does that come back untapped? That's actually pretty sweet for us. Because now we have a blocker. Okay. Stop at their upkeep because I don't want cheap enchantments. We get the Desert Doom back. Okay. X is 4. U. March of the Swirling Mist is so good, guys. It's just too bad that we didn't get that 5 swing through because yeah, that was going to be too valuable. The lifelink's too much to deal with, and we really needed to see a Fading Hope this match, but that's okay. There was a play earlier that I could have done differently. Remember when I said taking out their token generator was probably better? Well, you see, it probably wasn't better then, because we probably wanted to get rid of the Naturalist instead when it came time. Okay, so we're just going to swing with the Desert Doom, draw 3 cards, and hope we see something super spicy off the top. Hermit! We can block, but we can't stop this lifelink, guys. Super rough. Probably plug it all into the lifelink, even though personally I wouldn't, because yeah, we could have Fading Hope, we're just not seeing it. Okay, now they're starting to spread it out. That's good. That is a good call. Oh my goodness, the opponent has straight up fire. That is rough, dude. That is not good. Okay, where did they plug it? Yep, spread it out. Yeah, that's a much better than plugging it all into the lifelink. They got the lifelink to the point where it's high enough to wait, did they just win? Okay, so we have to block here. We can take the 2, so we have to block here, here, and here. Should I just trade? Like, should I at least try? Yeah, they had that 3 mana too to pay for the truth. We might as well. We might as well trade. Now we'll take the 2. What the heck, man? You know? Does that mean we want to get a does that mean we want to keep a flyer? Probably. That's probably a better block. Hey, none of these have trample, right? Okay, good news. None of them had trample. That's good. That's excellent. Okay, the opponent's back up to 19. I don't even know how much life they gained total. Hey, Fading Hope, you're late, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing arriving this late, huh? Alright, so we're going to empty our hand so we can draw more. Naturalist back to hand. So that's not... The Naturalist isn't swinging next turn, at least. And they just have so much here, but we want to draw, see what we see. Desert Doom was a great addition. Ooh. I already played a land. I'm crazy. Okay, Hermit. Hermit and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was... Yeah, they went so wide there. That's such a GG, guys. That really was a good game, and I think I didn't play it the best. If I'm being 100% with you, I think there's a lot I could have done differently, and the next time I go up against an enchantment deck, I'm definitely going to prioritize killing the Naturalist over the Visitor, because, yeah, it's just too much value in this card, and like I said, imagine how much life they actually gained throughout this. Just from that Naturalist. Well, GG. Alrighty, guys, here's the deck list again. Really long matches today. Played 4 matches total. Probably only going to show 3 of the matches then, because, yeah, they were really long matches. So, how's the deck? Did it do better than yesterday? Technically, it did not do better, but there's something about this version that I like a little bit more. It seems a little bit more streamlined, and your guys' suggestions were just so cool and so good, honestly. The Polymorph came in the last match, and we were actually able to remove an important creature. I personally did not play it the best, though, and I probably should have saved it to remove a different creature in that match. That being said, it's a great addition to this deck, like really good, actually. I'd probably go up to 3. And I don't know what I'd drop, though, because Fading Hope needs to go up to 4 maybe again, because Fading Hope is just so good just across the board. Maybe Spell Pierce. It's not 100% necessary in the deck because of the 4 Hermits. So just something to consider. Maybe down a Spell Pierce, up a Fading Hope, and find room for another Polymorph. You know, maybe if you're short on wild cards or something, you could go down an Adversary because it is a mythic as well. That being said, Desert Doom came in on that last match too, and if the opponent just wasn't gaining so much life, the Desert Doom would have finished that game for us, and it was pretty spicy, drawing us tons of cards too. The balance, right, adding another March was really good. The overall balance of the cards was just super spicy. Yeah, I like this version better, even though it technically did worse today. I don't think that actually means anything, right? I think overall, if you were playing 50 matches with this deck or yesterday's deck, I think overall this deck would actually do better. But yeah, enough rambling, guys. Hey, if you made it this far into the video, you guys are champions, and I appreciate you. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video.